So today we play against Radiance. They are probably the best team right now. They're obviously our biggest contention right now. Obviously we lost to United, but I would say this team's probably on a different level. I feel confident playing against them. I feel confident against any team. But if there is a team that is going to make a struggle, it will be Radiance. Sometimes it can feel like you're banging your head against a wall.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how Sam is going to do in this matchup up against Adapting in particular, because I feel like there have been some times where maybe he hasn't quite found that same rhythm when they were first starting out, but now Rivals started to get more and more into a groove, I feel like, kind of as things have gone. And I really think Twig has gotten into more of a groove as well. I was initially worried at the start of this year that there were some growing pains that looked like they're for him, but I think what I assumed were growing pains are just playstyle. Twig wants to be aggressive, and he's found ways, I think, to make that work better for the team these last couple of weeks.
I think I saw on Twitter a direct quote from Twig is, "I'll stop jumping in when they remove the damage from jumps."
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah, he's body block, keep him here.
Mark's left you.
I'll give you the kill, Let's fucking go, baby girl, let's go, man!
Blood in this matchup, I can't believe it. Panda Cat PBM, they pin Aurora into the corner and steal away first blood.
It's good, clean family fun right there when you and your boys just get the perfect body block on someone.
Alright, so we play Radiance today, the Radishes as I like to call them, and they are number 1 in the league right now. I think they're obviously a really good team. They are undefeated, so that goes to show something, but yeah, but the thing is, they suck. They're overrated. There, I said it, okay?
The Fire Giant question is always when, and Team Rival's answer is now. 10% HP, Benji in range. River's Rebuke will separate this fight, but Rival haven't pulled off the FG just yet. Fine, okay, has to dash his way out. Down comes Sam for Soccer onto Adapting, but the crits in the lockdown is enough. Rival does secure the FG, but they trade out their jungler.
V1, if Sam mistimes that auto onto the Aegis or misses it, then this game might be still going, but as it stands, looks like it might be over.
Adapting needed to pull out another magic trick here, but doesn't have it this time. A River's Rebuke maybe pulls this one back, but aggro, I don't think it's going to be enough. Team Rival move their way into the Radiance Titan. They will take it down. Sam for Soccer finishes on a rampage, and Team Rival, they swing first.
This game, there was never a moment where they faltered. There was never a moment where they gave up some of their pressure. It really looked like, to me, at the 12-minute mark, that the game was over, in all honesty.
Well, Aurora stunned down. See you later, says PBM.
I don't know if it's going to work now, though.
Sam is back for the counter gank and a beautiful portal back from PBM. Aurora can't get out. No way. Sam for Soccer on the return gank to the long lane. That's 2 kills in 3.5 minutes for Team Rival. Lots of ultimates will confirm a death for PBM here in the jungle, but Sam for Soccer, he's returned to the left side of the jungle to the tune of a double kill.
But it's just the single target CC is enhanced by the Sunder so well.
Benji looking to maybe steal away FG, and he completes it! No way, that's maybe Radiance's way back into the game.
For Rival to start sieging, Sam split off now onto that right-hand side. He's looking to try and split push down that right Phoenix.
That's a 4-for-1 split. How will Radiance respond? And it's Adapting off to the side. Does not have the Fear No Evil. Sam for Soccer will solo this Phoenix in the snap of a finger. And that's what he has done here, as Radiance has actually sent a couple of members through. He solos the Phoenix, solos Adapting. You gotta be kidding me. Sam for Soccer, put the team on your back. Panda Cat knocks down Aurora 23 minutes in. 2 Phoenixes down. Rival, they're on the doorstep of knocking down Radiance for the first time.
Man, they aren't scared at all, too. Sanctified Field right in. Sam trying to find his way in.
Well, it might be the death breath here for Radiance. That's Big Man Tings who's knocked to the side. Rival have finally done it. Radiance not only lose their first game, but they lose their first set in aggro. Game 1 is 30 minutes. This one is like 23. Talk about a demolition from Rival.
Just as far as Obey, they just have clearly, in my opinion, looked like the worst team in the SPL. I think by a pretty good margin.
And I don't think they've won a single game yet. I don't even think they've won a game in a match yet.
Overall, I think we're definitely expecting to come out the 2-0 victory for sure.
There is no magic answer. And frankly, if we call a spade, if you're Obey and you spent all last week likely scrimming with whoever you're trying to decide what your replacement's going to be, and now it's, okay, we can hop in where it's time for our SPL games, it's up against Rival, who's probably the best team in the league right now. You hold this. You just walk in and you try your best and you see what you can do. They hit the gas early, do Rival. It's mid, it's left side, it's wherever. And it's worth noting, by the way, that Captain Twig, highest player damage in the league so far the first few weeks. So
yeah, he's got an extra ability over everyone else.
Yeah, the jump in, right? Yeah, that one does damage for him. No one else wants to do it all the time. It's making it work though, man. I mean, he's getting in there and he's getting dubs.
No, but you're exactly right. And I think that, you know, we've memed Twig enough, but I want to make sure it is said that he has clearly found a way to still play his play style, but in a way that's a lot more effective. Twig has not stopped jumping in. I think he's just picking better spots for it. My man is going to be aggressive. He's going to play sort of instinctual. When he thinks that something is good for his team, he'll take it. And I think that Rivals found a way to harness that into making it really good for this team. Twig has now become a really scary mid laner to face off against.
Wolfie does a good job of closing up the level gap. And I like now that Obey's really grouping up around that lane. They know that they can't play in the duo lane because Jingwei into AMC, Jingwei's not winning that fight, and they can't play around the solo lane because you're not going to be able to really leverage a Jormungandr. So now that we see them start to stack up in mid, they can look to pick out this Discorded. They can look and try and force some beads, especially considering how aggressive Twig's positioning is.
Well, here's an aggressive positioning for him. Is Mike going to use his ultimate to get him and Twig in there? The apple will pop and take down Wolfie. The red buff now looked at too, and that was what they were really after here. Ducky getting aggressive in mid, but under a lot of pressure. Worry a little bit further back, and I remember no ultimate available for him or his beads, so his position's got to be good and fine. Okay, maybe sensing death here. He's going to zoom on in with a bat out of hell and pick himself up a kill after his first real rotation of the game.
Looks like Fire Giant to me, right?
Is it Fire?
Giant. It's Fire.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure they saw that zoom over the map. I'm sure Weaken's position should have given something away there. Weaken has the Fear No Evil available and the Blink too. Fire Giant getting low, throws in the Monkey Toss. Blink, overhand smash and Obey! Get the Fire Giant! But can they turn tail and get away? Wolfie came into the fray very late looking to steal and get kills. The core was different on two different members there. Wolfie does get out just about. Good shell from inbound will keep him in tow. And Obey now trying to get away as quick as they can. Ducky's ultimate on cooldown here. I think Rival recognized that, and the apple going to slow him down some more. The worm could end up dying as Obey try to support him the best they can and force back Rival. Sustained from the Fire Giant, keeping him alive, but not alive long enough. Well, Mike got there early to the Fire Giant to see if it was being done. Expected it would have been started up earlier than it actually was. The bad news is they just couldn't pinch him. 3 on 5 then at the Fire Giant. Fine, okay, on the way on the Camazots too.
I'm ulting up, I'm on their backline, Sam.
Okay.
I ulted them, I frenzied, I stunned Merlin. That's Merlin beads, I got a huge knock up.
Jingwei really low. I'm going
I 3D Sam, nice. Keep going. I have a blink still, Keep going.
We still go.
On Jing. I'm stunning. Stunned him. I have a knockup. Nice. Can we go mid?
Yeah.
Let's go mid. Group and go mid. I know. You stack on Sam. Alec. There we go.
We can end off this for sure.
I got no actives.
Maybe we just wait for.
We do this.
We have time.
Yeah. I mean, I can tank a good bit. Just don't take a ton of poke.
I can stun him, yeah.
I'm stunning too. I'm gonna stun her.
Hammer down as well.
I'm healing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's dead. Nice.
We have creep.
They're up in 20.
Yeah, we end. Game's over.
That's so rough, a tearjerker for Obey, but still, that's signs of life. There's more games in this set. They can absolutely turn it around.
Twig in mid lane up, didn't see that hammer coming, so it was a little bit too late. But he did manage to dash away from the oncoming damage from Wolfie. Great driving strike from Mike, though. Will force the ultimate out, boulder off the top, and inbound will die to Captain Twig. The last shot comes through. Great Fear No Evil, but a better sonic boom. Weaken can't find the kill, and now he's running for his life. Mike gonna blink on in, can't find the Earthbreaker though, if anything. kind of peeled away some of that damage that Sam might have been able to find at the tail end. Ducky rotating in, Mike under pressure and low, but it doesn't look like the Osiris ultimate is going to do enough to bring down Mike just yet. The Frostbolt damage might, but the driving strike back up, and now Ducky under the tower eats a ton of damage himself. Wolfie hunting for blood too, but the minions don't get the aggro. Wolfie had it, had to drop it away. Rival, escape, all still alive. Hammer out from inbound, but there the pressure onto Twig, who does a good job avoiding that Fear No Evil. Apple out, does hit Wolfie of all people. That's not good for Wolfie. His Sonic Boom comes through from Sam. Didn't manage to find hold of Wolfie that he was after, but instead he got on a weaken, and the boulder doesn't do enough. The double tap wasn't there. Earthbreaker off the mark. Great sidestep from Wolfie. Twig still giving chase though, and that's the end of Wolfie. 3 kills to 1 for Rival. Sonic Boom being charged in middle lane, looking for Wolfie more than anybody else. Remember, the beads are down, but the blink was beautiful, even though it wasn't needed. It was off the mark anyway. However, Mike punishes Wolfie. Blink, Earthmaker, driving strike, Apple keeps him away, and the fight raging on. Sam could be a casualty in trade. We can credit it with a kill there yet again. So a 1-for-1, Wolfie for Sam for Soccer. Now from the dual lane, but already on the scene, is Panda Cat. Pyromancer reset for a second as the fight begins. Hammer out, Fear No Evil hits 2, but just pushes them away. So huge Sonic Boom from Sam for Soccer there actually, but he gets blown up by Wolfie soon after. Twig returns the favour to Wowie, and Obey turn away and start to scatter. The strike is trouble for inbound. A double kill for Captain Twig now, as Ducky's run down like a dog by Fine OK. Wolfie trying to help him out a little bit. Polar Bear Mike really wants this kill onto Ducky, looking for the Earthbreaker. Wolfie now been left alone as still the team tanking up onto a tier 2 tower. Stop hitting the tower, Panda. It's still a tier 1 up. You can't kill it.
Sam's running down lanes, Mike's running down team fights, and it's just working out across the board for them because they do have this slight lead. Now 7,000 in their favor, and the defensive positioning around Fire Giant. However, Obey's got plenty of engagement tools.
Inbound trying to get into the pit, but the Fire Giant's already dead. Rival Obey don't even get a chance to sniff at it. Fine OK, meanwhile, distracting 3 members of Obey with the Bat Out of Hell. Inbound distracting, well, a couple other members, but bad news is he's going to die. We can force a somersault away. The chase is on in the gap, though, and Sam found a cute little angle there with that Sonic Boom. Sets up a kill for Captain Twig, who's now on a double, and now it's up to Ducky to try and stay alive. Tier 2 tower under threat as the carriers of Rival pinch from the right-hand side. They're all diving in here. The towers are still available, though.
For a moment there, I thought we were going to get a deja vu of last game. It was almost the exact same, except this time, Rival have Fire Giant now 3 dead on the side of Obey for about 20 seconds on the nearest spawn. This should be a free Phoenix. They can immediately move in towards a tier 2. Or if Rival want to get cheeky, they can look for the ends.
Well, they're going to go look for the end. I was about to mention how well Captain Twig's played this game. 8-0-3 on Discordia. She is in action, and she's doing pretty well in the Pro League. Fear No Evil out from Weaken to focus Mike, but all the while, the Titan on the front and Fine OK is tanking it for a while. Myth, this is going to be the game. Rival are going to take this 2-0.
And it's impossible for me to talk over this Captain Twig highlight reel without mentioning that he put on an excellent performance here in this set. Not just in this last game, but in the set. If you all were wondering, oh, is Captain Twig here in the mid lane? That's me. I'm mimicking, by the way. That's my voice, Captain Twig ready.
That was good.
The answer is yes.
Good.
He's absolutely ready to start playing here at this point, man. I mean, he is at that level now, I think, where I don't know if there's any more questions about it. It took a while for Panda Cat to get here. By a while, I mean maybe a week and a half, but Captain Twig is at that same point now too, where he's just another mid laner and he's playing absolutely out of his mind.
In such genius play by Rival and Slaney to go, okay, Twig, you have a dash, but it doesn't deal damage. And he goes, so I can't go in with it? And they go, no, you still kind of can. It gives you cooldown, all that kind of stuff, but just save it for when you need it. And he does, and he plays perfectly on it. So well done. Give him the shortest range dash in the game. Very, very smart.
Talk to me a bit about Twig, because I know I in particular was a bit critical of him at the start of the season. I wasn't alone in that, but he's really, really, I think, improved and largely doing the same playstyle. I think you guys just kind of found a home for it. Is that the right read, or talk to me about his kind of development so far?
Yeah, I think you're pretty accurate on that. I think for Ben, I personally expected the transition to be a little bit longer than maybe even he did.